Hi everyone, welcome back to Chalchitra Talks. My name is Aditi, and for this week's British film recommendation, I want to talk about An Education. This came out in 2009 and was directed by Lone Skurvik. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. The screenplay was written by Nick Hornby, who is one of my favorite English writers. He has written about a boy and high fidelity, which are one of my favorite films of all times. The story, An Education, is inspired from a memoir by a British journalist, Lynn Barber. It's about her experience during the early 1960s when she was a schoolgirl in London and she got into a relationship with a man who was more than 20 years her age. Now, the story might sound simple, but this film is definitely something you should watch and experience. We follow Jenny, who is a simple English schoolgirl whose life revolves around cello lessons and preparing for Oxford entrance exam. One day she meets a very charming and devious man, David, and suddenly her well-crafted future starts to look dull as compared to the bar hopping and daydreaming with David and his friends. This movie or the story is basically showing us the transformation of Jenny from a nice, simple schoolgirl to a woman of the world. And that came with a price, which in this case is an education. It has some of the most stellar casts. We have Carey Mulligan, who plays Jenny, our protagonist. She won BAFTA for Best Actress and was even nominated for an Oscar for the same. It even stars Emma Thompson. And there is this scene between Carey and Emma, which is one of the most pivotal scenes in the film. And here you will get to see what these two brilliant actors have to offer to the world. I think you should watch this movie just for that scene. So with a stellar cast, a good script, I think An Education is a funny and emotionally affecting film that makes it a definite must-watch on my list. I hope you get to enjoy it, and I'll see you again next week with another recommendation.